great to have Lucy back with us from Greer's. Lucy, good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
You are working on some cucumber.
I am. Today we are making a Greek pasta salad and using tzatziki sauce as our dressing for the salad. So I am just getting started on our tzatziki sauce dressing first. So yes, I peeled the zucchini, and you could, zucchini.
we were just talking before it started. How do you tell the difference between a zucchini and a cucumber? So why don't you give us that advice?
I wish I had another one. I peeled the whole thing, but and it's funny. I was telling Joe I placed my grocery order online at our Dauphin Street store for all my ingredients, and I went to the fridge to get out the cucumber, and I thought, I hope it's not zucchini, and it wasn't. Mike does an awesome job picking the order, so it was cucumber. But the cucumbers usually have little dots on them. They're like, and it's a little more raised, and a zucchini is always just going to be smooth, and it's going to have lines on there sometimes.
Kind of like striations, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is the cucumber generally thicker? Zucchini is longer and thinner?
Sometimes, but they're all different sizes, because I've thought that too, like, oh, just look for the size or the shape, but sometimes these cucumbers are thin and sometimes they're huge. So
join us next week on Studio 10 for our new game show, Zucchini or Cucumber.
Oh my gosh. So I am just using half of this cucumber, and I took the seeds out, and you could leave some of the green on there, but I just took all the peel off. So, and I just chopped it up. You could do it bigger or smaller, and you could also grate it. Grate it if you wanted to, but today I just chopped it. So now I have some plain Greek yogurt, and I'm going to use a cup of that. And then I'm going to, see, that's about a cup or so.
Tzatziki is an interesting word because, and I don't even know if I'm saying it 100% correct, because it starts with the letters TZ. So do you pronounce the T? Do you pronounce the Z? Do you try to say both? What do you do? Someone Greek, help me out.
Tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
So you do.
So you say both?
Yeah.
Tzatziki?
Tzatziki. And I guess I should have explained what that is. It's a Greek condiment, basically. So if you ever go to any kind of, I'm saying Greek, Mediterranean mainly. But so if you ever go to a Mediterranean restaurant, a lot of times they'll serve it, with a gyro or pita bread to dip it in, and it's just yogurt and garlic and cucumber and usually fresh dill, but I'm just using dried dill today.
A little bit healthier though than like your traditional ranch or something.
Yeah, and it really is, and it's so flavorful and it's so yummy. So I'm gonna get my microplane and grate half of this clove of garlic, and then I'll go ahead and add our spices. So I just have a quarter teaspoon of pepper and one half teaspoon of dried dill, or you could use fresh. I just had the dried, and 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to do half of the juice of a lemon.
All right.
So
we'll let you
tzatziki sauce is our dressing.
Perfect. We'll let you keep working on that. When we come back, we'll get to start on our noodles and all the other things we need for this delicious pasta salad right here on Studio 10.
Have our pasta going. I just have 8 ounces of, I'm using bow tie, but you could use whatever shape you like. So we're just going to cook that for about 10 minutes and then drain it. And I have all of our other toppings here ready to go. So I have a couple tablespoons of finely chopped red onion.
Nice job on that chop.
Thank you.
That's real finely chopped.
Thank you.
Yep.
Impressive. And then you can use plain feta cheese, but I just had tomato basil, and that's just a quarter cup of feta crumbled, and some Kalamata olives. That's a quarter cup. And then I have a quarter cup of, roasted red peppers and pepperoncini peppers. So I just chopped all that up. So we have all of and it's so flavorful. I mean, it's just a lot of color and a lot of brightness, and like you were saying, it's just kind of something different with the dressing this way. Just kind of, especially if you are not a mayonnaise fan, but you still like a creamy pasta salad, but you don't really, ever get to eat it because it's all mayonnaise based. This is definitely an alternative for that. So kind of fun.
Even some extra protein in that Greek yogurt as well, depending upon which one you get. Some have more than others, but an option you can have there. So this is a fantastic dish. Let's talk a little bit about summertime at Greer's. We're getting closer to back to school, but still plenty of grilling time and all that.
Yes, and I wanted to mention, I told everybody last week that we have one more week of our anniversary sale, which is this week. So, of course, today's Wednesday, so a new set of ad items broke for our final week of our 106th anniversary sales going on. And if you haven't had a chance to go into the stores and register, we're giving away $6,006. And I mentioned we have tickets to the new OA water park. We're giving away a grill, gift cards, all sorts of stuff. So go in there and shop and register. And also, a lot of the stores had their Customer Appreciation Day last weekend, but some stores are having it this coming weekend. So check out either the print ad in store, or you can just go to Greers.com and choose your store, and you can see which days are the Customer Appreciation Days. So they'll have treats and food and drinks and all that kind of stuff for the customers.
Man, lots of summertime fun happening, anniversary celebrations at Greer's, contests for you to win. I tried one of those farfalle. It's almost done, so when we come back, we'll finish it up right here on Studio 10. Pasta is a perfect al dente. Our tzatziki sauce is ready to go. Lucy, you've got it all set up.
Joe's excited about this one, our Greek pasta salad. And yes, to make sure that our farfalle stayed al dente, I rinsed it off, which, you don't, really the only time you do that is when you're making pasta salad. If you're making a hot pasta dish, you
don't have to do that.
You wouldn't want to do that. But I wanted to stop that cooking process. Plus, we had to get on to the next segment.
We did. Yeah. Two stones
so
with one.
I had to rinse it off.
Two birds with one stone?
Yes. Whatever it is.
Yeah,
we rinsed the pasta.
Something like that.
So we already have in this bowl, we started with our tzatziki sauce, right? So we did cucumber and Greek yogurt, and that is also just great for just to go along with pita, or whenever I make turkey burgers, I always make tzatziki sauce to go with those. And then we added a lot of other great flavors in here. We have some Kalamata olives and some pepperoncini peppers and some roasted red peppers and a little bit of feta cheese in there, and we're just mixing it all together. So we just mentioned too that this is a good alternative if you aren't a mayonnaise fan, but you still would like to have a creamy pasta salad. This Greek yogurt is a great way to make that compromise.
Let me tell you why I like this segment, Lucy.
Why?
I love tzatziki sauce. I get it whenever I go to a Mediterranean or a Greek restaurant on my gyros, on my salads, but I never really thought to myself like, oh, that's something I can make at home, and it's pretty simple to do.
Yeah, it is very simple, and already on our Greers.com website, all the recipes. I have made tzatziki on here before with some pimento cheese and like another dip, so that's already on there, and then I made it a little bit different today. So you have two options of tzatziki sauce, and while you're on our website, go and look at the ads. I've been mentioning that this is the last week of our 106th anniversary sale, so go on there and look at the ads, and it tells you all the prizes that that we're giving away that you can register for, and of course all the sale items and the events that are going on at the store. So it's a fun time for us celebrating our birthday.
Well, happy birthday, happy anniversary. Take a look at that. Beautiful Greek pasta salad, summertime, fresh, refreshing, all that great stuff. You can find the recipe online, the Studio 10 tab as well. Lucy, thank you so much. This is fantastic.